YouTube, man. We're back, man, with some more scary TikToks, man. That's gonna make us question reality. Like I said at the end and the beginning of each video, it's up to you guys whether to decide of the TikToks that we're checking out today. Is it reality or is it fiction? Let's dive on in.
Tell me how in 1927
Okay.
Universal Studios came up with this picture of the world
The logo?
when the first picture of the world wasn't available until the 1960s through NASA.
Whoa, what the
Almost
hell?
40 years later,
How they
how
have that
did
info?
Universal Studios know that this is what the world looked like? Especially from space, when we hadn't been to space yet.
And that was in 1927? How did they know? See, these
Does
are
anyone
questions
know?
we need to be asking, bro.
Anyone want to guess?
Has Kanye West been cloned? If you've been on TikTok,
You've
for
been hearing a
over
lot
5
about
seconds,
freaking rapper
you
clones and
probably
stuff.
heard this Kanye West conspiracy theory stating that the rapper has actually
Kanye
been
West,
replaced
he's
with
been
a
cloned, bro?
But where does the conspiracy come from? The answer, surprisingly, is
Is
that
that
it
why, you
originates
know,
from
when he
Kanye
had those
West
rants,
himself.
maybe it wasn't
West
even
is
him,
no
bro?
stranger to controversy
You
or
know what I'm
sometimes
talking about.
off-the-wall remarks, and this recent freestyle of his is no exception.
Okay. Said they came and cloned me. What the hell? Okay.
But that's not
Oh.
all. People have taken to social media with height comparisons of Kanye and various celebrities before and after
Okay.
the supposed cloning took place. West's height is 5'8", and here
Alright.
he is with his former wife, Kim Kardashian,
Mm-hmm.
who is 5'2". West's new wife, Bianca Censori, is purportedly only 1 inch shorter than him at 5'7".
Damn, okay.
But there are multiple photographs showing Censori, who looks much shorter than West wearing heels,
Yeah.
even while he's more or less barefoot. But the rumors don't end there.
Alright.
West's general appearance and strange new habit of wearing upper body padding has sparked some unusual headlines, along with his strange new fashion choices.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the rapper himself keeps making strange allusions to other celebrities and various pop culture conspiracy theories.
True.
You know the first time I ever took medication why I was? Because I got mad at paparazzi.
I'm so sorry.
You know what
Oh,
paparazzi
what the
was?
hell?
No.
The same one that shot Britney.
What? Okay, Kanye dropping some crazy info.
If I ever went anywhere, we know why. You understand what I'm saying? So,
Oh.
West and Censori also made headlines
Dropping
after West
some
used an
info
attack
for
on
us?
the brand Balenciaga for its recent highly controversial and incredibly shady ad campaign, only to show up shopping at a Balenciaga store.
What?
Definitely an unusual 180 to make after coming out so hard against the brand.
Yeah,
So
what the
is all
hell?
this just West's attempt to stay in the headlines or something more sinister? I'll let you be the judge, but I'd love to know what you think. Is Kanye West a
Fake
clone,
Kanye?
or is this all just one
Was that
big
a clone?
publicity stunt?
They might come after me for telling you this. Moving on to the end of our list here, we have the Rothschild Rockefellers.
What are
This
those?
refers to the 2 most powerful and richest families in the world. Starting off with the Rothschilds, which
Okay.
was 5 brothers that basically own and control the banking in all of Europe. To this, they
Damn.
amassed a fortune. And since then, have funded major military efforts, bailed out banks and even governments,
Whoa,
and
what the
basically have their
hell?
companies and hand in almost every country across the world. On
Oh
the
my
other side
gosh,
of America,
bro.
we have the Rockefellers, who amassed their fortune through industrialization and the monopolization of the oil company.
Okay.
With this money, they were able to fund such projects like the atomic bomb,
They funded
the invention
that?
of nuclear weapons, and even had a major role in funding and creating the UN. The
What?
actual net worth of both these families is unknown, but it could be anywhere from 500 billion upwards to the trillions. And the theory here is that they control everything, from what you hear,
That won't be
to the money you
surprising.
receive, to the
With that much money and
systems
power?
that you follow. And of course, guys, with a lot of money comes a lot of power. But power leads to dangerous situations.
True.
And even though this is theory, revealing this information could be very dangerous because
United Dimensions, that's separate. Okay. What the hell is that? It's like a damn demon head or something. What the hell? Hold up, in the Bible, Adam and Eve ate the apple forbidden fruit before the mankind and errors came and the apple bit. I didn't even think about it like that. What the hell? Whoa,
Peter
what the
Dawson filmed what he claimed was a giant on top of a mountain in Jasper National Park in Alberta, Canada. In
Okay,
the
what the
following days,
hell?
he tried to get closer to find and film the creature,
It's
but in
gone.
the process claimed to be stopped, harassed, followed, and stalked by the CIA.
What?
He then stops posting videos for over a month, and when he returns, uploads an update video that is extremely strange, and viewers pointed out that it seemed like it was forced. His next video
Yeah,
that
what
he
the hell?
uploads would be his his last because a month and a half later, sadly, tragedy struck. That's a brief
What?
overview of this strange saga. I just uploaded a full-length video documenting this on my YouTube channel.
Did something happen to him,
Okay,
bro?
guys, I just found something out, and it's blowing my mind. Some of you may already
Somebody
know
tried to
this,
take
so
him
don't
out?
come in the comments like, you didn't know that? No, I didn't. You know why? Because
Okay.
I live in the United States of America, where we have been brainwashed and not been
True.
taught about real history. Okay, if you guys go to the first video on this playlist, the simulation, I filmed it on January 11th, 2021. And
Okay.
it was showing how all of the times were different on every clock, every digital clock.
Yeah.
My boyfriend at the time was working. He had like 3 computers in front of him. They all said different times. His phone set a different time. He came
Alright.
upstairs to show me my phone set a different time. All the times were messed up.
Oh,
In my
different.
comments, people were like, what about analog clocks? As you can see, I have
Yeah.
analog clocks. So I went to check those, and those were off too. So I was like, there's been a
Damn,
weird shift
even
in the universe
analogs?
because the ball also didn't drop on time at the New York ball. It was like a minute late or something. I was
Okay.
like, we definitely shifted dimensions. Something's going on. Look at this.
New dimensions,
I came
bro?
across a video talking about how the calendar is supposed to have 13 months, but the Gregorian calendar changed it, which is the calendar we follow today. So I
Oh.
see this comment: come to Ethiopia, you will see what you are saying. We have 13 months within a year. So someone
Also,
commented,
she was
right
right.
now we're in 2014, year of Mercury. Today's date is Thursday, the 22nd of March, 2014. Our
Whoa.
new year is on the 1st of September. And I was like, wait, they're living in 2014 and we're living in 2022? Is that why they say that all time is simultaneous, like past,
Oh.
present, future, we're all living in it at once? But
Okay.
then I saw this comment. So if we're in 2014, according to your calendar, 2020 Gregorian calendar corresponds to 2012 your calendar, when the truth started to come out and people woke.
Oh.
So the Mayans were right. COVID really put everyone in 2020. Using your calendar, that means that the year 2012 was the end of the world.
Okay, she's spitting, bro. What the hell?
Mind blown. Okay, so of course I had to look up when our calendar started. It was in 1582.
Alright.
Ethiopian calendar started around AD 400.
Damn.
So they
this
are
goes
obviously
deep.
way more correct than we are. How many years did we
So
lose
we were all
switching
on the
to
wrong
Gregorian
time.
calendar? 8 years. We're lost in translation when the switch to the Gregorian calendar was made to the 15th century.
Okay.
You guys remember, the Mayan calendar says that the end of the world would be on December 21st, 2012. And even according to the Julian calendar, that would be on January 21st, 2020, when COVID was at its peak. So I'm freaking out in the middle of the night, and I message my dear friend JK Ultra Jen. If you guys aren't following her, please go follow her. Who's
Okay.
super into all this stuff. And I was like, girl, I'm sure you know this, but did you know this? And her and I are both freaking out because we didn't know this. So she goes and converts
Damn, this
what
goes really
day
deep,
is
bro.
December 21st, 2012 in the Ethiopian calendar. What does it calculate to us?
Alright.
December 31st, 2019. So the last day of the world, according to the Mayan calendar, was
Before the
on
COVID
December
hit.
21st, 2012, if we had kept up with the original calendar. But because we switched it, it was
Damn.
December 31st, 2019. So
Okay.
in 2020, the new world started. So we have already shifted into a new dimension.
And that's when
this
the
is why
COVID
everything
stuff
is so
happened?
different. This makes so much sense.
It
Are you guys
do.
freaking out? Because I'm freaking out.
Have this poster that exposes
insane,
every
bro.
conspiracy theory on the planet. Today, we will decode the truth on the top secret U.S. military base named Diego Garcia.
Diego Garcia.
This base lies in the center of the Indian Ocean and
Alright.
has proven to be strategically vital in all overseas affairs.
Okay.
The drama
What's there?
revolving around Diego Garcia started in the 1960s
Alright.
when the British Empire forcefully removed the locals from their homeland.
Damn.
Since then, this island has been shrouded in mystery.
Okay.
In
What they
2008,
put there?
Time magazine claimed that there was a black site prison on the island operated by the CIA, where
Oh.
detainees were held and tortured. Claims have also been thrown that the
Okay.
missing Malaysia Airlines flight
went there?
MH370 secretly landed here, and that all of the passengers became experiments for the CIA.
What?
If you wanted to visit the island yourself, you would need to get special clearance. You aren't
Okay.
getting in there.
Yeah, you're not
Diego
unless you're
Garcia has
CIA.
been a topic of conspiracy for decades now. Who truly knows what horrors go on beneath the surface of that remote island?
Damn. You don't. But sure, we can meet up, bro.
The government
I didn't know
hiding
about
an
that.
entire civilization from us. The Tartarians were said to be a civilization that unlocked the
Okay.
key to free energy, allowing the Tartarians to advance exponentially. As
Mhm.
citizens were allowed to express their creativity freely, without the stress of work,
Alright.
leading to many great inventions and grand architecture.
Oh.
However, a powerful organization that controlled the world through the cell of energy had already invested heavily into energy production.
You know they wasn't gonna
and
let that
lobbied
go
against
down.
Tartaria, as free energy will essentially take away all the control that they have.
Yeah.
This organization tore Tartaria apart,
Damn.
erased them from our history books, making it seem like
Okay.
Tartaria
Never existed?
But if you look carefully, the evidence of Tartaria is still there, in old maps, in architecture around the world that seemed to advance. Places like the Taj Mahal, the Great Wall of China.
Okay, that's making sense.
Even the pyramids in Egypt looked way too advanced to have been built by the respective nations. But collectively, all have similar themes in
They
their
wiped them out because they didn't want to have all that
aimed
power.
at harvesting energy. So
Bro. Okay. One of the most creepy conspiracies I've ever heard. Georgia Guidestones. They have 8 languages and how to rebuild society after events. Whoa, what the hell? Hey, what are they trying to tell us? What the hell? Those stones tell us what to do after an apocalypse, bro?
Try not to let stuff bother you as much as possible, but it is going to bother you because you're human, and I was human. I am human, still.
Why had to say it like that? I am human. I am human still. It's kind of weird.
But I was just
Privacy thing, and I thought that was a fascinating answer.
Okay, you want to take off the hoodie?
No, I never take off the.
I know you don't. But there's a group of women in the audience that wish you would.
No.
Girls?
Whoa.
Alright.
Sorry. That's okay.
He was sweating, bro. What the hell?
Take off the hoodie.
He don't want to take it off. Why are you nervous about taking off the damn hoodie?
Alright. What? Oh my god, the inside of the hoodie, everybody. Take it off. What is it?
Making the world more open and connected.
Oh my god, it's like a secret cult.
Whoa, what the?
Look at that. Making the world open and connected. Stream, graph, platform, and this weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati.
Oh man, what the hell? What's that symbol, bro? Open and connected.
The middle that is probably for the Illuminati. Oh my god, it's like a secret cult.
Whoa, what the?
Weird symbol in the middle that is probably for the Illuminati. Oh my god, it's like a secret.
Boy, what the hell was that, bro? He is giving away some of the secrets. I see that big statue. Oh, damn. They're all walking away from him. Can they tell?
This is a part 2 to my brothers and sisters in Catholic faith. Please wake up. What's up, guys? It's Calvin. Hit that plus number for more content like this and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Straight to it. This is an ex-pope. Satanic hand sign. Ancient art. Satanic hand sign. I wouldn't recommend reading it, but these are.
Oh, what the hell?
And this is the name of the book. Famous people.
That's like the freaking Spider-Man dude too when he shoots a freaking web, but what the hell?
Person using that same hand sign. It's a very sad story. I'm not going to go into it. Here's a Baphomet using that hand sign.
Damn,
Here's
what the hell?
a satanic high priest.
They really do be using that hand sign, bro. You gotta wake up, man.
Using that satanic hand sign. The Beatles using satanic hand signs.
Damn.
Look at John Lennon. Ancient art of a false Jesus with these satanic.
You really gotta wake up, bro.
Stay with me. And here's the ex-pope with an upside inverted cross on his chair. And then look at the comparison to the Satan.
36-year-old Scottish computer engineer, Gary McKenna.
Massive.
They are there to arrest him on behalf of the United States Justice Department.
Okay.
For hacking into top secret computers at NASA and the Pentagon.
What do you put out, bro?
McKenna not only admits to the crime, but
you got some evidence?
He uncovered evidence that the U.S. government was working with extraterrestrial beings.
Whoa, what the hell?
There were a lot of text files and
lists of
places, installations, military bases, Air Force bases, Navy sites, NASA sites.
Okay.
So there was a lot to go through. But I did find a gold mine of information.
Alright.
According to McKenna, he unearthed a secret U.S. military program that existed entirely in space.
We got a secret space program, bro.
It was actually titled in the column non-terrestrial officers, as well as officers' names. It had ship names.
Whoa, what the?
None of these were ocean-going ships. It was astounding.
Okay.
Well, the government got smart. They stopped doing all the inventions and all the technology themselves because once they developed the technology themselves, they had to give you the FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, where you can pull down the records and see exactly what they're doing.
So
now they subcontract out all the work to Lockheed Martin, Skunk Works, and all these places, right?
Okay.
Northrop Grumman. So you can't see what the hell's going on. You have no clue what's out there. I'm here to tell you the technology is 300 years ahead of whatever you could dream of.
Oh.
300.
And they're keeping it from us.
Not 40, not 50, not 100.
300.
Whatever you can think, whatever you can imagine in your
They
mind,
got
whatever
it?
you can conjure up and think based on whatever sci-fi movie you saw before. I'm here to tell you it already exists. It already exists.
Really?
Went back
The government
on
are keeping it
Google
from us,
Earth
bro.
viewing Antarctica at this lab building that has reptilian skulls on display.
Okay.
That's when I noticed a man with
can look through the lab of
sunglasses
Google Earth.
and a beanie peeking through the crack of the door. Really creepy.
Oh crap. What the What's that? Oh man, what the hell? There's definitely somebody right there, bro.
One point that I'll talk about without getting CIA's permission.
Okay.
Since World War II, we learned that there has been an alien hybridization of humans.
Alien human hybrids.
That's when the CIA learned about it. World War II.
Okay.
That's what prompted me to look back at World War II and say, okay, where did this information come from?
Where'd it come from?
But
Where'd it
still,
start?
it should be a DNA record of that. We should be able to tell that.
Absolutely. And that's what's not released. That's still...
Well, but
They got that locked up.
You know, the government doesn't do the DNA research.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Well, sure, but it's not private, right? There's no classification of our DNA. You can't classify looking at
It seems like he knows.
You can classify our DNA? You think that they're holding secrets of our DNA from us? How can they do that?
Because the law allows CIA and the intelligence community to do operations like that because no one bothers to read the law.
That's true. Nobody reading no more.
So you think that they're going into like the university biology programs and saying, don't study this? You know,
before they get the money?
That's not the way it's
Wouldn't that mean they're also redacting?
So why are they questioning that hard, bro?
Like 23andMe and Ancestry and those others.
Once you give your blood, once you give your
blood work down?
saliva to 23andMe and these others, if you read the fine print, you gave away your DNA for the purposes of, creating
research.
What?
Big pharma.
Is the CIA and other intelligence organizations working directly with these companies to
Okay, so I
limit
guess
what
don't give away your
information
saliva with blood work, man. What the hell?
I don't
We're trying
know.
to make a clone of you.
I don't know that.
A
That's
human,
why I
human
use
alien
Cosmos
hybrid.
ID, because there's a company involved in the human genome, involved in bioinformatics, involved in DNA, and then you look at the company, and then you look at who are the consultants to that company. It's a who's
So
who
it's a
of
whole
ICO.
big company behind
And
it.
the company was started by somebody from the National Science Foundation. And so if you go back to FOIA and you go back to some National Science Foundation and you research who these people are, all of a sudden you go, oh my gosh, these guys are really well connected.
Yeah,
In fact,
what
one
the
of the
hell?
officers was CEO of EG&G.
Oh man, what the hell?
Was the parking lot.
He ran Area 51? Oh crap.
Where Eric W. Davis allegedly had his conversation
That's sounding true. That's sounding true, bro.
EG&G facility in North Las Vegas. And the guy who was the CEO of that company, who is the operations maintenance contractor at Area 51, is part of the scientific consultation team for Cosmos ID.
CERN does that big circle. It accelerates particles in that big circle, around and around and around until they're traveling at just enormous velocity, and then they collide these particles together. And in that moment, it creates a moment that they think is kind of how the Big Bang started the whole universe. That's the whole purpose behind it.
Are they trying to make a machine like that?
They also believe that there are parallel realities around us, other dimensions, and there could be other intelligence there. However, there's a reason God put them on the other side of that veil, and you might not want to open the door. Their own director of CERN has gave interviews to the British press in which he admits that's what they're trying to do. They want to open a door to another dimension. And he said, when we open...
What? They're trying to freaking like dimension portal? Dimension jump now?
This door, he said, something
don't sound
might
right, bro.
come through it into our reality, or he said, we might send something through it into their reality. You can look that up. It's in the British press. Where the CERN was built, this is St. Genus Povili. That's the name of the township.
Bro.
But in ancient...
Weird, bro.
It's a CIA document
that's
came
weird.
out. Everybody just started talking about it now. It's called the Adam and Eve story. It basically explains how the world is going to end. Has it been true? It makes sense. They say the world is going to end because the poles, like, you know, North and South Pole, they shift every 12,000 to 15,000 years.
Okay.
Once they shift, it causes like a giant like apocalypse, big earthquakes, giant tsunamis. Once the apocalypse happens, we go right back to the Stone Age. And it said that our first humans, like as us, it was 10,000 years ago. So if you think about it, 10,000 years ago, we're in the year 2000. We're at 12,000 years right now. And now you see like global warming and like that. Like in the book, it says that we are the sixth civilization that came out of the apocalypse. So we just get to a certain point in life.
We just got to do a reset?
And that explains a lot because remember how you were saying that the Sahara Desert used to be green and like the Antarctica used to have forests and like that? That's what happens. Like it switches. So now like some places turn cold, some places turn hot. That's why they was talking about like the flood.
The poles, bro.
Like that.
They switching
what
on
happened
us?
to Atlantis and how they just about to say Atlantis. It would make sense for a city in water if the water wasn't there before.
Dude, that's true. That's a big ass pool. What the hell? A Biltmore mansion.
John Podesta Art Collection.
This
is John Podesta, the senior advisor to the President for Clean Energy Innovation and Implementation.
Can they hire somebody here speaking pictures of kids like that?
Under Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and now Joe Biden, and is responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars. So why would he have graphic art of bound children with parts referencing the satanic Red Shoe cult, who supposedly practiced child sacrifice?
Okay, then
Is this meant to be art? Restrained children in underwear. John's brother Tony, hanging with his wealthy elite friends, noticed the red shoes.
What? They only have red shoes on, bro. This is crazy. Oh man, definitely woke up today, bro. YouTube, that's it, man, for these creepy TikToks for you guys today, man. Like I said, it's up to you to decide whether is it fake or is it reality, bro. Like I said, if you guys want our community to grow, hit that like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, bro. I'm gonna keep going with these TikToks. I'm out. Peace, YouTube.